sis. I'm fucking triggered, okay? I am triggered. Trying to viciously comb out my wig. Excuse me. Brush my hair that grows out of my scalp. This is not a wig. This is my hair. Alright. There's a pug on my shirt. Pug. Pug. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Hi, welcome to my channel. I hate that I sound so awkward doing that. I don't mean to, I just feel like I should like start smiling and like say hi and let you know that this is my hair. So today I want to talk about this. This is my Slurpee. I was getting this morning at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is my business, but I usually get one of these Slurpees like kind of every day. Like people that get Starbucks every day, this is like my Starbucks. Like I fuck with Slurpees. I love Slurpees. They're just kind of the shit. So I just wanted, it made me think about this story of my very first blackout. Now, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't black out, and I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm not avid for blacking out. But low-key, my first blackout was kind of iconic. Like, if I had to think of an iconic blackout, I mean, for a first blackout, it was pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not trying to, like, flex and say that my blackout was better than your blackout, but, like, I kind of had a cool blackout. Like, just saying. So, this was literally right after I graduated high school. So like I was legit 18. At this time it was summer and I was going to this music festival called Spring Awakening. So I'm going to this music festival with like, you know, my friends, and like it was like hella fun. Like, I go to this festival every year. So this was the second year that I had gone. And like I'm still kind of low key a raver. Like I had like a little bit of a break and like I'm getting back into it now. Not like I'm out here reviewing raves, but like I love going to raves. I love going to shows and stuff. It's really fun. But like this was like back in the day. Like this was a while ago. But so like I had made this bra. I'm just telling you what I was wearing because you have to know what I was wearing, because that's how else you're gonna picture as what's happening. Like how's you gonna know? You know. Anyway, so I made this bra. I made a rave bra by myself. Mind you, I'm crafty as fuck. Martha Stewart is fucking quaking. Like, she's quaking. She's done. She's back in jail. Anyway, I had made this bra. It was purple. It had padding, and like I added rhinestones and like these like yellow sunflowers on it. And I was wearing like black shorts and like a flower crown to match my bra. So I was wearing like spandex shorts, the Lululemon ones, like the high-waisted Wonder Under ones. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Becky knows what I'm talking about. Amanda knows what I'm talking about. And Lauren knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, so I was like going, you know, and I was wearing my outfit. And that morning, it was kind of stressful because I woke up and I had to do my makeup. Now, this was like when I was first kind of starting to do makeup and stuff. But that entire weekend, I had one of my friend's little sister doing my makeup every day. Like, every morning of the festival, I would wake up, go to her house, pick her up, go back to my house, go to drop her off, and then go to the train. And every day, I would get one of these. And I would fill it with the Slurpee. And then, when it was like to halfway, I would put alcohol in it and then drink it throughout the day. And Friday and Saturday, this worked smoothly. Everything went well. I was on time to everything. And everything worked out just fine. Then Sunday rolled around. which is the day that I was talking about with the outfit and the bra and everything. So this morning, my friend's little sister couldn't do my makeup because she had to go to church. And, like, their family is, like, super religious and, like, they're going to heaven. Like, if there was a question for anybody to go to heaven, like, her family is definitely going to be in heaven, bitch. Like, they will be in heaven, like, waiting for everybody. Like, hey, we were here. Like, what's up? Like, nice to see you again. We've been here the whole time. So she said, like, she, like, let me know beforehand. So I was already kind of prepared to have to do my own makeup, which is another video in itself, honestly. Like, me doing my makeup. But anyway, so I did my makeup that morning. I was kind of running a little late, but I still had, like, time. So I did my makeup. I got myself dressed, and I got out the door. And as I'm getting in the car, I realized that I have now, I want to say, like, 20 minutes until the train comes. Now, the town that I was in was not, like, a big town, and it's not like there was hella people on the street, but when you think about 20 minutes, and I have one of those minds that's, like, gonna break everything down into the maximum amount of time that it's gonna need. Like, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna take me at least 10 minutes to drive there and at least 10 minutes to drive to the place. But that's not even counting parking and walking to the train, making sure I have all of my things and accoutrement and flowers and glitter and everything on my body to be on time. And then I still have to pour my own alcohol into this thing because I got ready by myself, and I'm driving myself to the train. I get to Speedway, which is where that Slurpee is from. And, you know, I do my thing with the Slurpee. I think I actually only filled it up halfway so that I could just, like, cut some time. So it was about to, like, here. Right there, which is, like, half of this. Like, maybe a little bit more. And I was pouring my alcohol as I was driving. Oh, my God. That's so bad. But I was pouring my alcohol as I was driving because I'm like, all right, like, yeah, I'm gonna pour this. It's gonna be ready to go as soon as I get out of the car. I can switch it around a little bit, drink it as I'm running to the train, catch the train, whatever. Okay. For those of us that drink, because some of us do, you know when you're pouring alcohol and you forget that you're pouring, or like you're not really paying that much attention to how much you're pouring in, and you pour too much in? That happened to me. I poured in, I had a bottle of vodka, which is like, honestly, the bottle of vodka that I had was about the size of this. And I had just opened it, like that, when I was in the car about to, like, pull into the train station. I had just opened it. I want to say I poured about 75% of the bottle of vodka into the thing. And then just, like, chugged the rest before I got out of the car. So I didn't realize how much I was pouring because it didn't have, like, an easy pour spout. It was just, like, a open, like, openness. It wasn't, like, there wasn't a stopper. Like, it wasn't, like, a look, like, there wasn't, like, any of that. It was just the vodka's pouring, like, into my cup. And then at that point, so my Slurpee was kind of like this. You know, I mean, you see how there's, like, different colors, variations of the flavors of the different things that I put in here. I put that vodka in here, and it turned my entire Slurpee into a dark purple. And when I tasted it, I could very clearly taste the alcohol. But it tasted like alcohol, but just with a hella sugar. And, like, you know how, like, a Slurpee is, like, really sweet, and it's, like, you know, like a Slurpee, like, it's cold, it's, like, a treat. And, like, you can taste that, but, like, with hella alcohol. But it was, like, still bearable because I had a straw. Side note, straws are the reason for my blackouts. Like, if I have a straw, I'm about 90% more certain that my blackout will be harder. Because when you have a straw, you can just sip at it and just go with it and just, like, you know, just sip. But when you have to take a drink, you have to, like, lift and, like, maneuver the ice around. Like, when you have a straw, that's how a lady blacks out, with a straw. Okay, bitch. Take your straw. Because whenever I have a straw, bitch, the blackout is on, okay? The blackout is happening. The blackout is here to stay. So, I was drinking that shit, and on the train ride from the town that I was at to the city of Chicago is, I want to say maybe like an hour and a half, maybe, something like that, like 15 minutes, some shit like that. But the ride, I finished the entire thing because I'm not a fucking quitter. Like, I think that was like, that was one of those moments where I was like, I paid for this. I went out and got this. I'm not about to waste this. I drank the entire fucking Slurpee. The whole thing. The whole thing. And I'm on the train saying stupid shit. Like my friend's crying. She has my phone and she's like Snapchatting the entire day. That's the only reason that I know that this happened. So, she is like chronically on Snapchat. There's a video of me and I wish I still had this video because it's you could just see all over my face how fucked up I really was. Like, it was so bad. It was so bad. I'm on the train, I'm laying back, and I'm just like, and they're like, Spring Awakening, yay! And then they pan to me, and I'm just like, are we on the train yet? At that point, we were 3/4 of the way downtown. I was destroyed, and it was like 11:30, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I was fucked up. I was fucked up. I was fucked up. Like, so we then get off the train, and this is all recollection. This is all like, she's told me this, and there's like flashes of it, and I'm like getting flashbacks right now. But I'm like, trembling down the fucking the little fucking place where all the trains are, and you walk into the train station. That's where I am. I'm walking. I'm like getting stopped by the pillars, and I'm like, I can't move. There's a pillar right here in front of me. Like, the day is over. Like, I'm on that type of level fucked up. So we get down to like the food court area, and this is when the day got really fucking interesting, because I go with my friend. We go to McDonald's because we fuck with McDonald's. Like, McDonald's, sponsor me, please. I'm an avid lover of your food. But anyway, I walk up and I ask the lady, can I have a 10-piece chicken nuggets, a medium fry, and a large Coke with light ice? Because that's my order. And I proceed to then fall asleep on the counter in the middle of the train station. I'm passed out on the counter while the lady's like, ma'am, your chicken nuggets are ready. And I'm just like bent over, like, damn near snoring. Like, it's fucked up. And then my friend then finds me, so she sees me standing at the fucking table. And then she picks up my food and gathers me and takes me to a table. And then she's like, okay, boo, like, let's just, like, you have to eat something. Like, you can't just not eat. Like, you'll feel better after you eat. Like, just eat a little bit. Like, please, like, eat something. Like, she is really, like, here for me in this moment. Like, she is taking care of my ass. So I take a chicken nugget and I bite into it. Immediately, I turn over and throw up all over the floor. All over the floor. I throw up my life right there. Right next to me. I just turn, bah, and then all over the floor. I did that shit all over the floor. And then I got up, and then she's like, okay, let's go to the bathroom. Like, they're gonna get really upset, but we have to go to the bathroom, and let's get you, like, cleaned up, and, like, so we can, like, leave. She, like, took my food with me. Don't worry. I was not letting that money go to waste. So we get to the bathroom. okay, get to the bathroom. And I'm in there, I throw up again, obviously, because what the fuck? So I throw up again, and I sit on the toilet, and I pass out again. This time, I pass out for like 20 minutes. I'm in the bathroom, pass out. My friend's knocking on the door. She's trying to get me out. You know, she's trying to, like, open up the door. She's trying to, like, get me out. So then at this point, we get kicked out of the train station. We're kicked out. We are, like, they're like, hey, you gotta get out of here. Like, you guys are causing a scene. You gotta get out of here. Like, what the fuck? You're throwing up everywhere. You're causing a scene. Like, you gotta get out of here. So my friend gathers me out of the bathroom and then literally threw my... She pushes me in a cab. Oh, shit. We're in this cab, and I'm just laying there with the window open like, She's like chronicling it all on Snapchat. And I wish she still had the Snapchats. Because she was like, I don't know what to do. So then the cab, I threw up in the cab. I threw up again. Third time throwing up today. And the cab kicks us out like a half a mile away from Spring Awakening. And I was so fucked up that I was like, are we there? Like, there's nobody here. Like, we were at like a random park, like a half mile away. So then we get out, right? And I'm walking, and I'm like, this is too much. Like, we're walking, like, this fucking blows ass, bro. Like, I'm not doing this. So then I proceed to sit down on the sidewalk right there. And, like, for a visual, imagine me walking down the street in a bra with flowers on it and a flower crown and spandex. Like, spandex shorts, walking down the street, fucking just stumbling everywhere. And then sitting on the side of the street, fucked up at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, this is the real meat of the story right here, okay? Okay. So this is where the shit really got fucked up. So then, as I'm sitting on the side of the road to take my little break, I proceed to pass out again. And I'm telling my friend, like, let me just sleep here for 5 minutes. Let's just sit here for 5 minutes. We'll get up, we'll go to the festival, we'll have a great day. It's fine. Like, we're in a hotel. Like, I'm like, it's fine. Let's just take a nap. It's okay. So I lay there, which we proceed to then have me fall asleep for like 20 minutes. And there's people, I can hear this, and I can close my eyes and hear it again. Like, people are walking past. Is your friend okay? Like, is she okay? And then my friend's like, yeah, she just had a little bit too much to drink. She's like, yeah, she just had a little bit too much to drink. I'm like, damn, she is so fucking loyal because she is sitting here with me. Like, that's how I know she'll always kind of fuck with me, because we're still friends to this day. Like, she's so real. Like, she sat with my ass that whole day. Like, she was with me. And the day's not even over. And she was with me all day. No, wait. So, this is how I know she's really fucking real. The police show up, bitch. The police are here, and she's like, okay, you gotta get up. Like, the police are here right now. Like, they can see you sitting here. Like, we have to get up. Like, you gotta get up right now. The police walk over, and they pull her away. And I can see that she's, like, explaining to them what's going on. And she's like, yeah, like, my friend just had a little bit too much to drink. Like, you know, she never does this. Like, you know, we're never really like this. Like, she's so sorry. Like, I'll, like, take her and get her out of your hair. Like, whatever. And then I'm sitting there, and I'm, like, fucked up. Like, I'm just like, like, you can look into my eyes and just see darkness. Like, you don't I'm not even functioning on this plane anymore. Like, I'm done. Like, so the police make me stand up, and I, like, get enough fucking energy to back myself up against a fence and, like, prop myself up. And I have my fanny pack on, and they're like, all right, can we see some ID? Like, do you have an ID on you? So at the time, I had the Vera Bradley wallet that had the, like, ID picture in the back, which is where my ID was. But I was like, the logic in my mind was like, they're not gonna find my ID. Like, it's a deep wallet. They don't even know how Vera Bradley works. Like, fuck these police. Like, they don't know me. I'm not even fucked up. Like, I'm standing here, like, convincing myself they're not gonna find my ID. Within 5 seconds, they're like, here's your ID. And I'm like, listen, okay, I'm 18 years old. Like, they asked me how old I was before they found my ID, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm 21. Like, I'm fully legal, so you can leave me alone. They find my ID. I'm like, yeah, I'm 18. I just graduated high school. I was on the Palms team. I was on Orchesis. I was in choir for 4 years. Like, I was in yearbook club. Like, I was in improv club. Like, please don't arrest me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I was not doing it for the culture that day. Like, I was not doing it for the culture. I fucking backed out of that shit. I was not down. I was like, please do not arrest my ass. Like, please, I'm sorry. Just give me a ticket. Like, leave me alone. Like, please, my life matters. Like, oh. So they're then like, okay, can you walk? And I'm like, So they have me take a step. I guess it's a field sobriety. I mean, not that I was driving, but they were kind of like trying to see what I could do. So then they're like, they make me walk. I take one step and just plummet to the ground. Like, I just fall down. And I'm just like, I can't do it. Lay on the ground. I can't do it. Leave me alone. Just leave me here. So the police proceed to then call the ambulance to come and get your girl off the floor. So they got my ass up and put me in a wheelchair and wheeled me to the hospital, the nearest one. It wasn't Rush. Like, it wasn't like a big hospital, but it was still like a clinic. Like, they still like took my ass to the hospital. And I passed out. My friend, there's a Snapchat video that she had, and it was like, I don't know what to do. Like, she's passed out. Like, ah. She's like, ah. With the Snapchat. And you just see me laying in the ambulance like, oh my God. So then that's like the last thing that I remember, but then she filled me in when I woke up from this fucking blackout, and my bra is all like in disarray. My headband is like down here. My fucking like, I'm just all like dirty. Like, all the glitter that was once on my body has now disappeared. Like, I looked like I had just gone through it. Like, I just looked like somebody had used me hard and hung me up wet. Like, it was horrible. So, I then wake up from my blackout. It's now 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We haven't gone to the festival yet. My wristband has not even been scanned once to get into this festival today. We haven't been to the festival. I woke up and then they're like, hey, like, how are you? Like, we want to, like, we want to run some tests on you. Like, can you please stay? Like, to make sure that I'm, like, not gonna die, you know? And I was like, absolutely not. Like, no. And then they were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm not staying here. Like, no. So I had to sign all these papers saying that I'm declining my help and all of that shit. So I signed my paper saying I didn't want to be there. I was like, I don't want to be here. Like, no. They were like, okay, well, you have to at least drink all of this water. Like, there was like a whole ass canister of water. And they were like, you need to drink this entire thing of water before you can go. And it was like this big. So I was like, bet. I drank that water. Me and my friend walked out. and I put some more glitter on my chest and kept it fucking moving. I was not we went straight to the festival and had a great day. Like, I would like to say that my friend in that moment, she was a friend that day. Like, she was there for me that day, bitch. Like, she took care of me that day. Like, I will forever be grateful for her for doing that because she didn't have to do that. So, love you, sis. If you guys like that story time, please give me a thumbs up. I know it was kind of a long one, but I mean, I'm not trying to like glamorize getting fucked up, but just know like that was crazy, and I like that shows like that you should have people in your life that you're thankful for, and I'm hella thankful for her for doing that because like at that point in my life, I didn't really have a whole lot of people that would have done some shit like that for me. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and tweet out my link.